Things to know before we begin with the chapter. First is your physical quantity. Things that can be measured are your physical quantity. Example, length, mass. These are physical quantities. Next is the word magnitude. Things that have or has numerical value. For example, 10 kg art. It looks good. Guess not. See, the second part is an opinion. This is not magnitude. We cannot measure this. It depends on person to person. While 10 kg is a magnitude. This is measurable. This is fixed. So this part is magnitude while this is not. Next is about classification of physical quantity. So we understand what is physical quantity. We understand what is magnitude. Now, if you want to classify a physical quantity, we'll begin with the quantity called a scalar and then the vector. So what is the scalar? Any quantity or data which gives only magnitude. For example, temperature. So if we talk about temperature, we just talk about it being 10 degrees Celsius or something like that. While the scalar quantity is a quantity which gives magnitude and direction. So if I have an object that needs to be pushed to the right, I want it to be displaced from here till this point. So if I apply force, I need to apply force in a particular direction, right? It is to the right. If not, the whole thing is of no use. If I need to apply force, I need to apply it to the right. So this quantity is known as vector quantity. The force is known as vector quantity because we need to talk about direction. How much force and direction. Again, I can't apply little force. I can't just push it with my finger. It looks huge. Like say this is the size of this is a person and that's the size of the box. He or she needs to push with all the force. So this is with magnitude, that is how much force, and with direction, in what direction. Okay, while over here temperature, it's only with direction, sorry, magnitude. We can't talk about direction over here. 10 degrees Celsius and that's it. There's no to the right or left or all that. So quantities which have only magnitude is a scalar quantity. Quantity which have only, no, not only, both magnitude and direction are vector quantities. So let's understand or do few questions which will help us understand this topic. Which statement can represent a vector? So pause and think over. These are very simple set of questions. Okay, so we have scalar and vector. So let's look at option A. 10 kg distance along north. This has magnitude and direction. So the first one is a vector. Number 63. There's no direction. It goes over here. A force of 13 Newton pulling down. So that is clearly a vector quantity. 21.5 kilometer run. In what direction did the person run, or was the person running around a place? We don't know, whatever that is. Right? It can be in a circular path or it can be just a straight run. We don't know much. We just know the distance covered. So only magnitude is there. So that becomes a scalar quantity. Okay. So all this is a must to know. So I want you guys to copy this down.